What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. We are back with some Edison. Today we have Paul playing back to square one Frog Monarchs versus Will on Quickdraw plants. So don't have that many Quickdraw plant players. I'm glad to see someone playing this strategy. I think it's really fun. I think it's super cool. It does get kind of preyed on by Blackwings, which is unfortunate because like these tokens coming out, it's kind of free damage for the Bora, like a pump Sirocco plus Bora damage. There's not much you can do about it. He's got swing and lose 100 off card trooper. Don't have back row to set. That's gonna be unfortunate, but we do have the conversion with the Quickdraw Synchron. Go into 6. I think we can grind him out of the game. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't know how this matchup goes. But he's gonna pitch his MST. It doesn't feel it's very important. It does hit like Phoenix Wingwind Blast and whatnot, but yeah. If we can stick a Titania on board, that would be excellent. With the Titania on board, it makes it very hard for any of Paul's cards to do anything. The only thing that could really happen is like if Paul had Torrential or Mirror Force to stop it. But once Titania's there, it's gonna be really hard to get past her, especially if she has tokens. But Paul answers the Drill Warrior with the Phoenix Wingwind Blast during standby. And we're gonna swing for 400. Cool. Yep, our grave is not set up yet, no frog. Interestingly enough, Will has the frog. Here comes Card Trooper. 1, 2, and 3. Plasma is a super cool card. Yeah, he can bring that card out pretty easily, especially with the access to Dandelion. Oh, what happened? I thought these are going in, but looks like life points are 67 2k. When you can see Paul's life points right there, looks like I did something wrong, but I think Will opted not to attack with Titania because if Gores comes out, then that's an out to her. But the back to square one is going to be used, and that will kill her. We'll take 600 here, and then draw a card off Card Trooper, crack the Swap Frog, and then maybe go into like a double dupe block. And this is interesting because Paul has access to a lot of these spot removals, like more than an average Frog Monarch deck. And he's just gonna go through the rest of the deck, mill everything, send these 5 back, draw more. And so these cards going back, oh, never mind. The Monarchs are good. The Frogs we don't want to draw, but when we draw, there's one less Pot of Avarice that's in the deck. So, and then the Substitute can still just crack through everything anyways, but not until we draw. So hopefully we're not drawing any Frogs. Now we'll go maybe crack with Substitute. Oh no, just end on this. Is that Caius? Caius is excellent. Caius can get rid of this Dupe Frog, run over a Substitute, and that could be a quick clean answer. We're gonna Pot of Avarice of our own. I think this deck is actually better at Pot of Avaricing than Machina deck. Yeah, Lone Fire going 2 of 5, ending up on another monster that's 3 of 5, and then yeah, like discard a special, all that stuff. Like I think it's a cleaner Pot of Avarice deck, but you know, Like the Quickdraw Machina plant deck is super gross. I think the deck's very powerful. Okay. Oh, 23. We'll hop back with this frog. It feels like a frog mirror with these treeborn frogs hopping back. So we redrew the Lone Fire. That's gonna let us go back into Titanial. I think we want Titanial with ooh. So he kills the Unifrog, doesn't know what's face down, opts not to target the Treeborn Frog. I think we just ping that Treeborn Frog, get him out of the way. And then he doesn't attack again. Yeah, he's really respecting this Gores. I guess you do that if you don't have the answer to him. Yeah. Prime Material comes out, swings at a Caius. But yeah, I think he's maybe just waiting for an additional normal summon to deal with Gores. Yeah. Okay, so he ends up not having it. There's a couple attacks where Will could have gone in, but just to be safe, he played it so that Gores doesn't come out and end the game. But Paul just scoops up right then and there. I think if Paul just lets Will do his thing, he can buy an extra couple turns and doesn't need to concede there. But you know, maybe for time's sake, he's like, you know, I don't really feel like I'm gonna get there, so let's just scoop it up right now. Frog for Ryza. Pulse is gonna protect. Oh, he aimed for the back row. Okay. Luckily, it was a chainable. Back to square one. Ditching Caius. Putting that card face down, and then he's gonna use. So it looks like it was a Necro or a Dandelion. Huh. Interesting. I feel like we could have used that Caius with a Treeborn Frog to like get rid of whatever's face down. You know what I'm saying? Like he goes set trap dust shoot pass. If it's a Raikou or something, trap dust shoot gets popped, whatever. Or we just activate it right away, look at the hand, get some info, and then whatever is face down, like if it turns into like, I don't know, Drill Warrior or you know, something, I don't know. Whatever it turns into, we can still answer with Caius. I feel like the pitching of Caius was unnecessary in my opinion. But I'm gonna add triple dupe. Does he add the Caius back? Yeah, I feel like we want to draw that. Yeah, definitely Paul's line was very aggressive, I would say. But like, you know, maybe that one turn of setup is enough to for the frogs to take over the game. He's got 1-for-1 for another, let's see, maybe Subsitoad? Treeborn Frog? Probably Subsitoad. Oh, he doesn't have a target. Interesting. Huh. He's gonna crack flip-flop into dupe, put out this lock. Will doesn't have the setup, so he's kind of stuck. Looks like he's stuck with like a Necro. Oh, he doesn't want to set anything. He's afraid of getting spun back. Because he wants to see a new draw, so he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this here. Yeah, that way it doesn't get spun back to the top. That will deal with Ryza. We'll take 100 right here. Yeah, he's like, I desperately need to see this new draw. Oh, we can't risk setting Necro and then having it get Ryzed. Slowly, I can feel my voice fading. My throat has been like itching. And hopefully, with like a night's rest, my voice can come back. Okay, now we have access to this 1-for-1. Pitch this. We doing frog things. Boing boing. End up on flip flop. Tribute for oh god. Oh no. That's 29. Vanity's Fiend's gonna make it pretty difficult for us to navigate our turns. Without special summons, it's gonna be pretty rough. And the flip flop also makes it pretty hard to stick a body as well. Yeah, this is gonna flip, add this to hand. We're gonna rise up. Bottomless takes care of it, but this Vanity's Fiend's gonna still chip away at our life points. This game 2 is not looking very hot for Will, unfortunately. A lot of like, he's not even going to see another turn. 24. This is oppressive. He summons Caius, activates effect, and burns himself. So this is game number 3. This one's gonna be for all the marbles. That game 2 was pretty rough for Will, but maybe he'll be able to mount a comeback on the very last game. He does get to go first, which is great. The only problem is, since Paul's running back to square one, like Monarchs, or back to square one in general, he can break this board pretty easily. Like the setup. I think the face down's maybe a Necro. Or Raiko. But we get our turn. Fortunately, there's nothing to ping. No targets to bring down. I think just having 2 bodies on the field is okay too. If you can like overwhelm your the opposing frogs, then it'll be okay. Ooh, Sangan. I did a plus. We're gonna synchro with debris, go into maybe Ancient Fairy. We can go into Black Rose, Ancient Fairy it is. And then we're gonna add with Sangan. Ancient Fairy also has a very interesting summoning effect where like it summons something like level 3 or lower or something. It's pretty cool. I think the best thing we can do for our turns is to like establish a Titanial, bring out tokens. That's what you want. But we see a Lightning Vortex in Paul's hand. That's gonna answer any board. This is pretty strong. He hasn't hopped yet. He's thinking. Lightning Vortex, we're gonna use that right away. Salvage, add these 2 back to hand. Discard to special, and we're gonna send. Yeah, this salvage is a value machine. Oh my god. Okay. And then we still have our normal summon. Cool. An additional frog summon. Crack this. He's gonna insulate the swap frog in hand. Use it for its summon ability. I don't think that's a real word, but it is to me. And then he's gonna end up on the flip flop. Nope. Nope. Maybe just a sub dupe block. Yeah. Autovirus once again. So like Obviously, these frog strategies are better, like at activating Pot of Avarice, but like when they send back stuff, that stuff they're drawing is not the stuff they actually want to draw. All they're really doing is filtering the deck out of one Pot of Avarice. That's it. So like he could do it again, but like he's it's like Upstart without the drawback of adding life points to your opponent. Okay, this lock is pretty gross. This just makes it so we can't set. You can't set, we can't break this board. You're gonna need like a lightning vortex of your own, like Paul did on turn 1. Black Rose or something like that. Alright, discard special quick. We can Caius. Caius is something. Oh, gets rid of the flip block, but do we have a way to answer dupe lock? That is the question. At least he banished the flip block and we don't have to deal with it for the rest of the game. Everything goes back with Pot of Avarice. Cool. Draw 1. Draw 2. Oh, if we can stick a plasma, that'd be gross. But yeah. The thing with plasma is like if we do tribute 3 cards, Paul might just have back to square 1, Phoenix Wing Blast for it. Caius on Caius action was swinging for 3,400. This dupe block it seems pretty difficult to break. I mean, I guess the flip-flop frog did answer our Caius, but if he did return it, then at least it would be in hand. He has a Necrogarna, but this time he doesn't like. He has Necrogarna with Quickdraw, but doesn't have the Caius added or the Caius to pair with it. You can go into like Nitro Warrior. It doesn't really help us. Really needs just like a reset button. Discard special. Oh, he's just gonna wall up. Okay, this is scary. Because the frog hops back and there's another monarch. We're just gonna get cooked. Swap frog. Ooh, okay. Soul release. Get rid of everything grave, so whatever setup we had totally gets obliterated. And then we're gonna charge a light brigade. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's some life. We got a Tree Frog in the grave. Here comes Lila. Lila at least lets us mill during the end phase. It's faster than Raikou. End phase 1. Oh, and we hit a Dandelion too. We've got some life. We got some action. If Paul runs out of gas, then maybe we can get there and eventually break this this lock. Oh, we have a Ryza. Ryza will be answered. Trap Hole deals with this. Lila goes back to the top, and the tokens go down. Yikes. I mean, we can try to mill again, but 1, 2, and 3. We hop. Another Monarch. Oh no, it's even worse. That goes down. This goes down. He could have Necroed right there. Oh, unless he soul released it already. 7. Alright, reset our Mirror Force and pass. Heavy Storm deals with a soul exchange. We swing in for 34. And I think this might spell the end. Oh no. Man, that was pretty gross. The last sequence of like monsters that came up from Paul were absolutely disgusting. But Will fought to the bitter end. Didn't give up until You know, the fat lady sings. But anyways, if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me, and then I will catch you on the next one. Peace.